connecting with YouTube right now. So guys, I'm live on both sides, Facebook and YouTube. So it has been a while, guys, since I last did some cooking, live streaming. I would say life has been really hectic over the past 1 week. I've moved to LG's house and 2 weeks ago, and it was like a chaos because I was moving up all my stuff here, and then later we were going to move to the summer house. So it's a bit of moving, and I'm really getting tired of moving, but now everything is done. So I'm so glad that the house is now available. Hi, Carrie. So I'm so happy that now it is available for renting. Last night, I opened up LG's apartment or house for booking again. I closed them for like 7-8 days before because we were thinking of maybe cleaning up the place even much more, because he really has a lot of stuff in his house, and we thought that, it's not so good to have people coming into your house and you have all your personal belonging, right? So I'm going to do a house tour later on after this cooking, and now I'm going to teach you how to do a sausage pie. 1 week ago we went to this motorcycle meeting, and we bought 4 rows of sausage, the Swedish sausage. I'm going to show you how it looks like. This is what the Swedish sausage look like. It's a local produce. Hi, Carrie. So this is how it looks like, right? So we bought 4 of this. It's really long. It's like in a tube. So it's really cheap. It's like 4 for 100 crown. That's about Singapore dollars, $20. So a lot of this. So today I'm going to show you, if you have leftover sausage, what you can do. You can actually make a very nice pie. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Before I show you the rest of the ingredient, this is what I actually prepared. I have actually grated the sausage. Great sausage. You like sausage or not? So this is grated sausage. So what I did is I just grate them with a grater. Then instead of like a cheese consistence, this is like not so soft. I don't like to use a mixer to mix it because it becomes very mushy. Then it's very difficult to fry it. So I'm planning to just pan fry them until it's a little bit colored or crispy, and then I'm gonna add the rest of the ingredients. Very simple. As you guys know, I like to use vegetables in everything, so I'm going to incorporate onions. This is just white onions, and these are red pepper. I didn't want to remove the seed because I like to have this spiciness, and also I like the flavors of the seed. Strange, isn't it? But I like it. I don't know why. So we're going to pan fry this, and I'm going to teach you how to do seasoning. And to do the pie, I'm going to be lazy because I'm going to be using this pie, the ready pie crust. So you can buy this at the supermarket. There are 3 different types of pie crust we can buy here in Sweden. This is one. This is just like the cream puff kind of a pastry puff. It's also called butter puff, and the other one is a pie. It's mostly flour. I don't want that because I think that was a bit difficult. I like the puffy one, so I decided to choose this butter puff. And we have another one. It's called phyllo. Phyllo puff is another one that is really thin, and it's quite difficult. It's quite messy to handle. So again, that I don't like that because it's so messy, and you need to have a lot of oil to make it, come together. So I'll be using this, and to flavor the sauce, I will be using local produced cream. This is one of LG's favorite brand. I'm going to be using that to make the sauce a bit creamy. So let me just heat up the pan. Okay, I'm still trying to get used to this kitchen. I haven't really cooked because for the past few days we've been eating instant noodle, all right? Instant noodle. We've been eating sandwiches. We haven't had time to cook. So I've been lazy too. I don't want to be like, you know, in this mess and then still trying to cook. So we're trying to make things much more easier by making things like instant noodle, for example. Let me just show you what I have. I'm sure you guys seen this before. Instant noodle. This is a favorite brand, Nissan instant noodle in Sweden. So we've been eating this. I ate that the whole day yesterday because we were so busy. So I'm gonna bring you closer. Oh, I found the wrong one. You see, I told you I'm not so sure about this kitchen. So I'm gonna heat up the pan, and I'm gonna dust a little bit of oil. So I have some oil in this pan. All right, don't need a little. You don't need so much, just a little bit will do. And if you like, you can come closer. I will bring you closer so you can see what am I doing here. All right. So if you can see, I'm sure you can see, right? So this is a different way of. So let me just get my onion. Usually I like to soften the onion first. I'm just going to on the light so you guys can see. All right, can you see or not? Let's see, right? Giant sausage, yeah. So I'm going to just brown the onion first. Oh, I don't hear the shh. Usually I like to hear that sound, but it's okay. So this is what I will be doing. So this is going to be brown, and usually I like to add a little bit of salt to give some flavor, and some people they like to add a little bit of sugar, just one pinch of sugar. You can do that, but I'm gonna add a little bit of salt now. And a pinch of sugar, yeah. So I'm just going to soften this. This is a very cheap way to make an economical meal. So you can make them practically with any kind of sausages. Not necessarily it has to be the Swedish sausage. So any kind of sausage will do. So this is getting soft already. So I'm going to add the sausage. I'm going to let the sausage fry together with the onion. So the sausage is not really very salty. I prefer a bit of salt in it. So I'm going to add a little bit of the Asian touch. Okay, I found this Thai yellow curry from LG's cabinet. So I thought, yeah, why not try the curry flavor. So if your sausage is already been flavored, so maybe you would like to skip this step, but this sausage is not flavored. So I'm going to add some yellow curry. Oh, it's no more. Okay, add more. Let me see. Okay, gonna add more curry. You add the amount that you like. For me, I like quite strong flavor for curry. And then a bit of salt. A little bit of salt, a bit more, you need a little bit more. And if you like, you can have some pepper. This is not pepper. Let me see. Hot pepper, cardamom. Where's the hot pepper? Oh, over there. So when our guests come stay with us, usually our kitchen, we keep all the stuff that they can use. So the B&B is I'm not saying that all these are inclusive, but then you know you can use it because we already have them. So what you can do is that if you would like to use, let us know, and then you know just pay a little bit of a fee if you want to use this, because if you're going to buy all this, it's going to cost you a lot of money, and if you're just staying like 5 days, 7 days, or maybe 2 weeks, you know, it's not worth buying it if you're not cooking often. But if you're going to be cooking often, so we suggest that you use this and just give whatever amount that you are comfortable with. Alright, so, and our guests really, really appreciate that. Okay, this is almost done. So I'm going to just add a bit of pepper. Alright, this is done. So now I'm going to add the rest of the pepper, which is here. Okay. Make sure you don't burn it. Just a bit crispy from the outside. Okay, now this is done. Right? You don't want to overcook this until it's so dry. So just make sure that it's crispy from the outside. Done. So I'm going to pour this in my plate. And then I'm going to pour some cream on top of this pan and just let them boil a while. So these are the cream. So I'm going to add the cream in here. Yep. And some people, they like to thicken the sauce, but usually I don't like to do that. I prefer it to be a bit wet. We'll see what happens, because you have to see whether or not the sausage is absorbing the cream. But what I really do like is add a bit of cheese in it. So instead of grating the cheese, I have one small piece of cheese left, which is very little. So usually we throw it away, but I think it's a waste to throw it away. So I'm gonna just put some cheese in here. I was talking to my two guests from Finland. They are two guys, both of them are engineers. So they were using my kitchen a lot in my apartment. I went to the apartment yesterday, and I'm so happy that they actually find that my kitchen is like the best, because it's fully equipped with all the things that they need. Both of them, they like to cook. So that was really fun for me to just know that actually all my kitchen tools and equipment are being utilized. Is that LG's house? Yes, LG's. This is LG's house. So Carrie, if you want to stay tuned for the tour, I am going to do a separate live streaming later on after this one. So I'm going to give you guys a tour, all right, to see and explain to you guys when you book at his place, what you're supposed to expect, you know, like how do we prepare our house to accept visitors and guests from all over the world. So this is almost done now. The cheese is about melting. So you see, as you can see, it's thickening now. So my guests, if they like, they could also book like a supper, a welcome supper. They like like the Norwegian people, they are coming on the 23rd. We're gonna give them a welcome supper. They have ordered food from me. It's going to be like a barbecue, Asian barbecue. So you could actually book this in advance by chatting with me over messengers. If you need a cooking class or a private tour, island tour, we do that too. So guys, this is done. So I'm going to add the sausage and the vegetables in here. Okay, so I'm going to off the heat now. You don't have to on the heat anymore. So I'm going to just mix this around. See, it's quite cheesy. So that's why I say you don't really need a lot of liquid. Make sure that it's like this thick, and let the flavor of the cream and the cheese be sucked into the sausage. Okay, so see, cheesy, yeah. So this is all we need. So usually I like to keep them cool. I'm going to move this to the side. So this stove is really good. I like this. It's very hot. It's the heat comes very quickly. So I'm really happy. I'm going to keep this aside and I'm going to show you how I prepared the pie. Alright, so let's come over here. Let's move to this side. This kitchen is really quite big compared to the kitchen that I have in my apartment. So I'm really happy because I could have more workplace. I don't have to like clear every small table. So hey, hello guys. So if you like, I have some egg white here. Usually I like to throw it in here to not to dry it up, and also to give this a very thick and creamy. So this is what I usually do. Add the egg white, and then you keep the egg yolk for the paste. All right, so this is the pastry. So I'm going to take this out, and I wonder if you guys can see. Can you see? Can see, right? Okay. So if you have any questions, you could ask me. If I miss it, those of you who's on YouTube, if I miss your question, you just need to ask me again. All right? So I'm going to pull this out. This is really convenient to use because if you're gonna make this, it's going to like spend you at least 1 hour to make them. So I'm gonna get a tray. Let me see if I can find a piece of paper. Oh no! Oh no! You know what? I don't know if LG has a... Okay, never mind. Because I just remember that I have my... Let me see. I'm not so sure if he has everything here. No, it's not here. This is a small one. Is this for this one? Okay, thank God. I was worrying I couldn't find this. Okay, I'm gonna put this back because this is really hard. So I'm gonna put this paper in here. So yeah, perfect. So I'm gonna use a knife and cut this pastry. So depending on the size that you want to make, Usually it all depends on the consistency of the paste, the fillings. This pastry is quite thin, so you really have to be careful. You don't want to put too much or put too little. So what I usually like to do is, this is already quite thin. I don't have to do cut them into much smaller pieces. Some people, they like to roll this out, but I think this is okay. I'm going to remove my, okay, so I'm going to just put the fillings in here, but first of all I have to cut the size. Usually I like to cut them into rectangle. So what I do is that I'm going to cut this into half first, right? And then I'm going to cut this into square. I think I should be able to cut 2 square. I think, yeah. And here, okay, convenient, isn't it? So what I do usually is I like to roll it out on paper, this paper for example. If you like, you can always stretch them a little bit. You don't have to roll it out, because I find that when you roll out, it becomes too thin. You just need to stretch them a little bit. Yeah, so it becomes slightly bigger than it's used to. Okay, I think this is okay. So I'm gonna spoon this over. You get a spoon and spoon this over. I like to make like a sausage size. So this is okay. So about this amount, you don't really need a lot. Try not to put too much, because if you put too much, it will overflow. So what I do is I fold it over, and then I just press it gently. And you can use a fork. I'm going to use a fork to just seal it. Right? Just seal it, and you can transfer them. I'm going to transfer them over to another piece of paper. We will be moving to the summer house this week. I don't really exactly know which day yet, but we will move there. So I'm going to transfer this over here. One, a long one. And I'm going to do the second one. And also, we have just got our data. So I will be doing a live streaming mostly on outdoor, because it's much easier when we have more data, because the data we had last month was too little. It was only 5G. So now we have 20G. We can do more live streaming. So if you haven't subscribed to my Facebook and YouTube, do that, so you will not get notification when we go live. So I'm going to put this in here. So, and then I have to spread this a little bit. This is also a very good picnic food. I like to make this kind of food. Actually, you could freeze them too. And it's very good because in the summer, you don't want to spend too much time in the kitchen. You rather be outdoor. So this is a really good method to save time. So I'm going to put the second one here. See, it's pretty easy, isn't it? And then the third one. Now the weather is getting much beautiful. It's very nice nowadays. Oh God, I put too much. This is what you don't want. Don't put too much, because if you put too much, it ends up like this. So I'm going to close this. And I don't know whether you guys noticed, I've been also working hard and also trying to be more active outside, because in Sweden the summer is really short. So we try to do some outdoor. Like yesterday we were in this motorbike club, riding motorbike. So yesterday was the first time I ride on the bike. Hello, Sarah. So yesterday was the first time I took a video of behind the bike. I actually ride on another guy, which is LG's brother-in-law. So he was very nice. He said, oh, he saw that I have back pain because LG's bike is too sporty. Hello, LG's bike is too sporty, so it's not so good for my back, especially we are going long distance. So yesterday I took a ride from this guy. His name is David. That's LG's brother-in-law. So it was really nice because then I could relax, because his bike has a rest, a back rest. So it's really important if you are going on a long journey, have a bike with a back rest, you know. And I felt like my back was like giving up yesterday, so it was really kind of him to give me a ride, and I felt so relaxed. And LG say, oh, maybe we could get you this bike. I said, that will cost you a lot of money. But you never know, maybe he will buy one. But it's very nice to, especially this time when it's like not too hot, because we were wearing this leather suit, and the rubber suit can get very warm if the weather is too sunny, right? So this is the 4 pie that I have made. I still have 4 more left. So what you can do is, what is the stuffing? The stuffing is sausage, onion, and red pepper. And I have some curry, some cream, and some cheese. So that's all. It's really easy. So what I can do now is that I'm going to put this. I'm not going to overcrowd them because it's going to be quite fast. So I'm going to just put some egg on top. It's really easy to do, Sarah. If you want to do, you can use any kind of sausage actually. Not necessary it has to be Swedish sausage. So it's even you can use beef, mincemeat, even chicken. Use the same method. If you have grilled leftover chicken, you could do this too. So now this is done. If you like, you can put some sesame seed on top. But I think I don't have, LG doesn't have any sesame seed here. So I'm going to just put this without, oh, there's a hole. Never mind. Okay, so if you have sesame seed, put sesame seed. If you don't have, like me, lazy way, I'm gonna put this in the oven. And this is going to be in the oven for 220 degrees or 225. And then just let them bake until it turns golden brown. I'm going to increase it because I think it was underheated. So during this time in the summer, I know a lot of people, they are not finding enough time to be in the kitchen. So actually you could make this a lot of them, and then what you can do is you freeze them in the refrigerator, and then use them, take it out, defrost it, and then bake them, put them in the oven. This way it's not only cheaper, but it saves you a lot of time. And you can make, like, you can get the whole family to make this in advance. And here it is. Okay, now this is almost too thick. Oh, this is too much. Near that it was too much. I'll put this. I remember when I was a kid, my mom used to buy this sausage roll in the coffee shop. We have a coffee shop, like a confectionery. It's really expensive during that time. So I like to eat them, but my mom doesn't know how to make the pastry pie. So this is something like a memory for me. What my mom likes to cook. My mom, she loves to cook all kinds of stuff from other countries. So I think I'm also brought up with that kind of culture. We like to experiment food. But for me, I like to add curry flavor in everything because I'm an Asian, right? So it's maybe it's just natural for us to add flavors of Asian in whatever thing. Even though sometimes I eat Asian Swedish food, I like to put chili sauce in everything. And people thought that I might be a bit cuckoo, but well, I see some people do that too. I think maybe we might have enough for all the stuff, yeah? Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys how it looks like when this patch is done. And I'm going to switch off I'm not going to switch off. I'm going to just do another live streaming immediately after. Because we are really busy today. We have a lot of things to do in the garden today. We try to clear some weed and maybe do some maintenance work outside. So that is why I do this, so that we can have this the whole day. And just come in when we feel like it's hungry, it's food time. So okay, this is the second last one. I'm going to show you guys the weather later on when we do the house tour, alright? So if you want to watch me, I'm going to try and do both live streaming on Facebook and YouTube. So if you like to watch me at YouTube, I noticed the YouTube, the quality is slightly better. I don't know why, because I thought Facebook is supposed to be better in terms of resolution. Maybe we'll see. Alright, but you still can stick up to Facebook, but if you like, you can subscribe on both sides, so you don't miss in case I can only do one of them. I was unable to do live streaming on the what do you call it, on my daughter's graduation, because there was so many people and the connection was really bad, so I couldn't do anything about it. So I ended up doing a video instead. It was good for us too, because then we have more time. So this is just perfect, guys. I have everything just nice for 8 sausages. Okay, now I'm going to check the other one. Ooh, so scary. A bit tricky. Oh, it's not perfect, this one. It's too much. Okay, doesn't matter. So I'm gonna move this one by one. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm gonna put some egg on top. Can you guys see? Yeah, you can see. Yep. Hello. Phu Yen Pan. Phu Yen Pan. Oh. Welcome. Okay, I think I could smell the other one already. I'm gonna show you how it looks like, right? If we have time, we can do a tasting, but I don't think so. I want to eat them now because it's so hot. And we Chinese, we always think that, oh, if you eat things that are too hot, you might get bad throat. You might have a sore throat. That's what my mom always said. Don't eat things that are too hot, or don't eat something that is burning. So you get hot, you get throat. We call that in Sweden house brand. Means your throat get burned. And it's very busy. Later I will be doing another video. I'm doing a job assignment for a company in Singapore. We are doing cooking video. I don't know whether you guys notice. I will be I have been doing a few video on a product called Alcon Coral Seaweed. So this is a health product that I am very passionate about. I like this product because, you know, I'm very vain. I like to keep my youth. So this product is actually a beauty product also, to help me looking young. And if you guys are looking for the link, and if you need the link to buy the product, I can always include that, because I think Alcon, they have finally love my cooking. Hello, Yi Fui Yin, Fui Yin, Fui Yin. Is it Fui Yin? You like my cooking? What kind of food do you like? Let me know. Alright, tap me on the comment so that I can make more of that kind of food. So let's see. I'm gonna remove this so that I can show you how it looks like. Let me show you. Oh my goodness, it's looking so good. So let me know, all right, Fuyin, what kind of food do you like? And if you like Swedish food, what kind of Swedish food do you like? I am actually thinking about doing some Swedish food recipes. I notice I don't have so much of a Swedish food. If you guys are into that, you love my personality. Oh, thank you so much. I'm really flattered, really. I'm doing this cooking show because I find that this is something that I really enjoy and I love sharing with people. I have been working on YouTube, you know, for the past 4 years, and it has given me an opportunity to getting to know a lot of friends from all countries. I have a lot of friends from all over the world. My food are international cuisine, and what I find really interesting about international cuisine is that because I'm always interested in knowing what other country are eating, how they do. I love to travel, and that's why I'm being sucked into this idea of giving my guests the best local experience. So if you are interested in visiting Sweden, and if you do not know where you should visit, you know, you can send me a comment. I think basically when you visit Sweden, it's like what kind of things that you really enjoy doing, like in the nature. Now the new millennium tourism is no longer the kind of tourist attraction. Nowadays people are more focused. They know exactly what they need, and because B&B, bed and breakfast, is a opportunity for them to meet up with the local people. So it's very how should I say it? It's a very popular way of doing tourism these days. I'm from Indonesia. I've never tried Swedish food. Oh, okay, you never tried Swedish food. Don't you have a Swedish restaurant in Indonesia? In Singapore, I know there is one Swedish fika. It's I think the name of the restaurant. If you happen to go to Sweden, there is a restaurant or a fika, a cafe called Fika. If I'm not wrong, it's in North Bridge Road of Singapore. So you can go and try. But otherwise, you can always check my YouTube channel and subscribe, because I have a few Swedish recipe there. I have one that it was really popular. That was the Swedish smörgåstårta, which is somehow classified as the national cake. Manfred Bulla. Is it Manfred Bulla? Very interesting, guys. You have very unusual name. You live in USA, maybe one day you will try. Yeah, okay. If you live in USA, then maybe there might be Swedish restaurant or cafe. I don't know. But I think the best way to do Swedish food is authentically, is you do it yourself. Of course, if you eat them, usually I don't like to go out to the restaurant to eat, because I find that the Swedish restaurant, they are quite how do you call that, very creative, but then the price is quite expensive. I can smell something, guys. I'm gonna check my pie, all right, before I burn it. Let me just get a cloth and let me check my pie. Yes, it's done. Look at my pie. Ta-da. Okay, this is done. This patch is done. So I'm going to transfer this, but I have to wear a glove maybe. Let's just see if I could transfer this over a tray, because Let me just see if I can put this over a tray. Yeah. Oh no! I have another tray which I can use. So I'm gonna transfer this onto the tray. And then this is too big. I'm gonna put them. A lot of people thought that I can speak Malay. They speak to me in Malay and my YouTube channel. Unfortunately, I can. I love to learn because my mama is a Nyonya. Yes. We were talking about Swedish food, right? So you like to learn more Swedish food, so I can put that in mind. And this is something that I would like to, you know, do more often. Because I notice a lot of Asian people are already very good in making Asian food. And unfortunately, I don't have so many Swedish how do you call that, the audience. So it will be good if you guys from Asia like to learn Swedish food, and if you know about specific recipes that you want to learn, don't be shy to check that out. Give me the name of the dish and then I'll try to produce that. But usually I like to do the authentic style, and when I do the authentic style, I usually like to add a little bit of laziness because I don't like to spend too much time cooking in the kitchen, especially during summer. Winter I do not mind. So guys, this is done. Let me just show you how good this look. Okay, so this is really easy to do. I hope you give this a shot. If you want to make your own pastry paste, by all means do that, but it's going to cost you a lot of time. So guys, thank you guys for watching. I will be taking pictures and I'm going to try and put the recipe up in my website so you can print them and also share them with your friends and family. All right, so I'm going out of this live streaming and I'm going to do a live streaming about house tour in this Airbnb. This apartment, or rather this house, belongs to my boyfriend LG. He's unfortunately he's not at home today, so I am going to show you on both sides, on Facebook and YouTube. So stay tuned. I will be coming back in just 5 minutes. All right, so thank you for watching. Hi Sandy. Hi Sandy. So let me give shout out for those of you guys who joined us. All right, today Sandy, we have Carrie, and we have Sarah. Sarah, we have Fuyin Boon, and we have Manpreet. Manpreet, are you a Thai? Are you from Thailand? And Sandy, thank you guys. So join me, all right, in 5 minutes. I see you. Bye. Bye, YouTube.